Hello everyone, and today I have another angry rant slash venting video. Let me explain what happened and then I will tell you how I fixed the problem. Then I'll talk about this article I read which points at the problem I had. Link to article in description. I hate updates, I hate them with a passion. I miss the good old days of GameCube and before GameCube when you put a game and it worked. No updates, ever. I also hate computer updates, but I understand they are a necessary annoyance and we have to live with them. But before Windows 10 you could update really whenever you wanted. But now Windows is shoving forced updates without properly testing them down our throats. This is why when I built my gaming PC I installed Windows 10 Enterprise, which lets you completely disable updates. We use this for work because our clients just can't afford to have a computer down all day after a crappy update. So I did that with my gaming PC as well because sometimes I needed to connect to my company's servers and work. But I know there are viruses and malware and other crap, so I did an update I hadn't done since I built it. That was back in June. I did it earlier this month. Okay, well, I was playing on Sunday Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and all of a sudden, while only running that program and nothing else, the game froze and I got a blue image with an unhappy emoticon indicating that there was a crucial error and I had to reboot. Okay, so it completely froze, so I had to manually shut it down by holding the power button for several seconds. Then when I rebooted, on my MSI Red Dragon BIOS wallpaper, before Windows comes on, it showed fixing boot drive automatically. Okay. It did this and then seemed to have finished properly, but then once the message disappeared, it went back to the Red Dragon wallpaper, but the whole thing had shifted approximately 1.5 inches up, so the very top was chopped off the screen and the complete bottom was completely black. This went on a couple of times. The encounter was not able to start the Windows initiating procedure, and so I thought my hard drive had crashed. But it did sound normal. It is a 7200 RPM spinning drive, so if it fails, you can hear it. On the third or fourth time after this occurred, it finally displayed an image in Russian. I think it was meant to say to fix the broken OS on the boot drive, because if you click on one of the two options, you get the icons that you will normally get when trying to freshly install Windows. I have a legit copy of Windows for my company. Because of the nature of my work, we cannot afford to pirate anything. Everything must be accounted for. We can't even get licenses on Kingwin. We need to get it directly from Microsoft. It's a requirement. Don't ask why. Okay. This went on a couple of times, but in Russian I really can't navigate through this. However, sometimes it wouldn't boot into this Russian screen. Sometimes it booted into the repair your hard drive screen with the QR code. But after over a dozen times of getting stuck in the boot cycle, I called it quits and decided to simply reinstall Windows and my other programs. This is not a problem, as I have everything backed up on my NAS network attached storage, and that is backed up to an external USB 3 drive. You can check out those videos, links in the description. I am so glad I did that, because seriously, I had just done that a month prior to this happening. Had I not backed it up this way, I would have had to reinstall via 3 separate external drives. Still not a problem, but a little bit less convenient. Okay, so I took my computer to work and did it there. Because I know this can be a long process and takes a while, and a lot of it is just waiting. And I didn't really want to do it in the evening at home. So I started the process around 9 o'clock and left it alone. It did its thing. I went back to it a couple times. You get to click on some stuff for it to go, same thing, blah, blah, blah. Around 12:30, it was finally booting up for the last time, ready to go. But I did try to keep my old files, and it did. All my old files were in the windows.old folder, which is great. A little less of a problem, and I was definitely prepared to not have this available, but that was nice. I will eventually get around to deleting these 240 gigabytes folder, but my 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive is so big that I really don't have to worry about it right now. I still have like 700 gigs free, so because I haven't installed everything. So that's just making me lazy. But that's fine. I'll erase it soon. And now I am editing this video on my gaming PC again, since my downloads folder was not erased and actually it was located. I manually relocated the downloads folder for the web browser onto my internal 2TB hard drive. I was able to reinstall everything rather quickly and easily, so hooray for me. But this was a little annoying. Had I not backed up my files and the Windows.old folder not been accessible, I would have definitely have not a good time. And so today I found an article on Twitter from PC Gamer. Basically it says that Windows sent out a security update that was flawed and some machines experienced the same exact problem. Quote, this was from an interview from a guy in that article. All of the systems running 1703 blue screen upon reboot after applying this patch KB4041676. The message that comes up is inaccessible boot device, which I got. After that, it reboots automatically, attempts to boot again, which it did, and then displays the automatic repair screen, which it also did. None of these systems make it past this message. My alpha test systems range from brand new Lenovo laptops, 2 Lenovo desktops, 1 Dell desktop, 2 custom built desktops, and 10 virtual machines. End quote. So that was what the guy said, and notice that I inserted some of my comments there. Same exact thing happened to me. And so that's where we are. My coworker recommended Windows 10 Enterprise LTSB or NTSB or LGTBQ. I don't know what the hell he said. But I've seen it. If I see it again in the install full window, I'll recognize it. I forgot what he said. Anyway, basically that version of Windows has no crapware, no stupid apps from Windows, and it's very bare bones, and it doesn't get updates. He said that the next update will be until 2020, probably 2019, which is great. And trust me, if this crap happens to me again, I will definitely switch to that version. I reinstalled Windows 10 Enterprise, the normal one. So that's it. Just to give you guys an update on what happened with me this weekend and this weekend. So I apologize for not making so many videos. If you guys care at all, maybe you don't. Okay. Well, thanks for listening to my rant/venting video. I'll be back later this week with another video, maybe even tomorrow or this weekend. I'm not sure. Bye.